Hey, you finally made it. Yeah. I was starting to worry that you're gonna stand me up again. Hmm? You okay? You look nervous. Relax. Come on. Come here. Sit down. Yeah. You're good. Yeah, just relaxing stuff, you know? Got the fire going, and I made some tea, and it's your favorite chamomile with honey. Yeah, I remembered. Of course, I remember everything about you. Come on. Sometimes you even take it way too hot because you're excited to drink it, and you burn your tongue every single time. Oh, the little sound you make when it happens. So, here, careful, alright? Don't burn yourself. Not tonight. Anyways, we got that psych midterm for Wednesday, and I figured that we could actually go through attachment theory this time. Because you kind of mentioned that you were struggling with it in the group chat last week, so. Yeah, of course I saw it. I see everything that you post, actually. You know, your 2 a.m. rants about insomnia, photo from the beach last summer, and the song that you shared that you said that no one understands. I understand it. That song. I listened to it a couple times, or 100 times. I don't know. I mean, it's a good song. It's a great song. It really speaks to me, right? Okay. All right. My bad for making you uncomfortable, all right? But let me actually be helpful for once. Attachment theory, right? So I read up on that actually, and the main types are secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. So, this one psychologist actually he wrote out about how anxious attachment types are like, how they crave closeness, but they're terrified of rejection. So they studied their object of affection. All right, they learn everything and every habit, every preferences, and every vulnerability that they have. They become experts in that person. Not because they're creepy, all right, because they're very devoted. It's the devotion that's in there, because they want to be indispensable. They want to be irreplaceable. So, what type do you think that you are? Do you think you're secure? Do you think you're anxious, avoidant, or disorganized? You think you're avoidant. Okay. It's interesting. You push people away before they can hurt you because you're scared of being left alone, right? Of being hurt. You build walls so high that no one can even see the real you inside. Okay. Me personally, I don't think you're an avoidant. I think you just haven't met anyone patient enough to wait, right? To watch, to learn like everything about you. You know, like I could be patient. I am patient. Oh, that's yours, right? Someone messaging you? Oh, him? From your chem lab. Oh, he's asking if you want to get drinks Friday. Interesting. He never noticed you before last month. Yeah, he never even sat in the front row. He never offered to walk you to the garage, to the parking lot. He never appeared in your orbit at all. Until now. Until I. No. Until I started sitting with you at lunch. It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? How people suddenly want what someone else has finally discovered. No, never mind. Just, sorry. Ignore me. I'm being weird again. Maybe it's the rain. It makes me reflective, right? You know what? I've got a better studying strategy. Let's test your memory. All right. So, close your eyes. Just for a second. Come on. Trust me. All right. So, good. Now, what was I wearing the first time that we met? Correct. The blue sweater. Yeah, good. I wore it 7 times after that before you finally commented on it. You said something along the lines of, the color suits you, right? You remember. I knew you'd remember. What was the name of that barista? You said it was kind of cute. The one that's near the coffee shop near the school. You don't remember. You never got his name. He transferred to the downtown location 3 days after you mentioned him. Transferred, not quit. I made sure he had opportunities elsewhere. Alright. Now, eyes open. There we go. You did great. Really great. Now, you're probably wondering why I know all of this. Why I notice. Truth is, I have been noticing you for 2 years now. 4 months. And 16 days. Not in a creepy way, right? In a more like gravitational pull type of way. Like you're the sun and I'm just this rock in your orbit waiting for the fucking atmosphere to finally catch on fire. You want to know something? The first time that I heard your voice, you weren't talking to me. You were in the library, 2nd floor, crying in the corner by the windows. Some dumb fuck stole your research notes, the one that you actually spent so much time on. I didn't steal them. I found the one who did. And I made sure they understood the weight of what they had taken from you. They never came back to this campus, actually. They're just somewhere else. But that night, I sat outside the library for 6 or 7 hours, making sure that you were safe, making sure no one else hurt you. You never saw me, obviously. You never see me, not until I decide to be seen, but I decided 5 months ago when I watched you at that party. That one fucking guy from your philosophy class, he kept putting his hand on your waist where you kept stepping away and he just kept on stepping closer. I spent hours in the parking lot after, breathing, counting, remembering that you deserve to choose. That you deserve your own choice, your own agency, your own prerogative. But you never chose me, do you? You choose proximity. You choose whoever's closest, whoever's the most warmest, whoever's the most available. You don't choose with your heart. You choose with fear. So I became the closest. I became the warmest. I became the most available. I engineered every chance meeting you, every shared interest that suddenly aligned. You know, that concert that we both randomly attended. I bought your ticket through a third party, making sure that you got that seat next to me, too. You know that tire that blew out last month that stranded you? I may have gotten someone in the auto shop check your pressure regularly. A little too regularly, but your last 3 relationships that just fizzled and just went into fucking thin air, the ones where the guys just ghosted you, they just went to other priorities. They just have other attachment, nothing fun, nothing. You don't even need to know any of that. I'm not sorry, though. I'm not sorry for any of it. Because you were gonna waste yourself on someone who didn't even fucking burn for you, who didn't memorize anything about you, everything. A coffee order, the way that your laugh actually pitches, the way that your face changes, your body language, how you're actually genuinely happy versus when you're just performing happiness for other people's comfort. I know the difference. I know you better than you actually know yourself. Don't look at me like that. I'm not. I'm not dangerous. Not to you. No, 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 never to you. But the others, though. Oh, the ones who touched when I was preparing. Who took your attention when I was still being patient, still being careful, still being the nice guy you were supposed to gradually, naturally, inevitably fall for. They were obstacles. They were lessons. And what happens when you reach out for what's mine? Oh, it's okay. And your pulse is racing, I can see it. Here, in your throat. Are you afraid? I don't think so. You've been watching me too, don't lie. I see how your eyes just follow me when you think I'm not looking. How you adjusted your path 3 times last week to accidentally pass my table. How you wore that perfume. Yeah. The one that I mentioned in passing months ago that I liked on someone. You're not an avoidant. You're waiting. You're waiting for someone to finally be actually brave enough to want you completely, obsessively, without the fucking performance of casualness, the protective irony, the whatever happens, happens cowardice. No, I want you completely. I want everything about you. I want mornings with you. I want midnights with you. I want everything. Silence, confessions, jealousy, beauty. I want to be the reason you don't need your phone for comfort. I want to be the screen that you stare at, the voice in your ear, the hand on your back in every room. I want to be your entire world because you are mine. You have been for years, and I am so tired of pretending. These are your security passwords. Not all of them, just the one that I could find. The ones that I tested. These are transcripts. Every conversation you've had in any space I could access. Not to control you, obviously. To understand you. To know when you were hurting so I could be ready. When you were lonely so I could appear. This is your calendar. Every plan that you've made, every person you've prioritized over me, every time that you said you were busy when you were actually just not choosing me. 47 times. 47 times in the last 8 months alone. And this is my resignation letter. From the tutoring center, from the study group, from every manufactured proximity I created to orbit you. I'm giving you the truth. Finally. I just can't be a nice guy anymore, you know? I can't smile at other people while they just touch what's supposed to be mine. I can't watch you choose safety over something that can burn you. So here's the choice. Real one. Not the ones that I'm scripting your life. Not the coincidence I've been actually staging. Stay, knowing what I am, knowing what I've done, knowing that I'll never stop, never share, and never let you slip away into someone else's ordinary, basic, normal, boring love. Or leave. Walk out that door, and I will vanish. Completely. No more orchestrated meetings. No more lucky meetings. No more. I will let you be alone. Truly alone. The way that you claim to want it. The way that you think it's protecting you. But I don't think you want to be alone. I think you want to be chosen. Without reservation or any performance that is included in some of these. I choose you. I choose you before you even knew my name. I will choose you when you are unbearable and when you are just simply present. That is the only constant I can offer. The only thing I have ever truly had to give. What is it that you truly want? What do you choose?